It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons on Monday Night Primetime.
Let's go! EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself in. They know that this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
First and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass was to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
At one point, this guy was one of the top superstars in the entire league, and I don't think he's fallen as far from that as people want to imagine. This is still a winning quarterback in the NFL, and historically, what's been a very dynamic dual threat approach in his game has turned to more of a passing style as he's gotten older. But if he puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen over the years, he's going to be a hard one to beat.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On first down, right back to Harris. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. Play action. It's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't run into it by taking such a massive loss on top. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. On fourth down, it's the former Texan Cameron Johnston to punt for the Steelers. D. Alford on the return for the Falcons. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
One final throw before the break. He'll look London's way again. This complete again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. Not too much to show you in terms of scoring plays. In fact, there's nothing to show you. A scoreless tie here at the half. Both of these defenses have been outstanding thus far.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in the second half to come? Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first two quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Gun, here's Russ. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's fire move. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. Not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Try to run for it with Harris. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters yet to deliver a breakthrough. It is still 0-0. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll get inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here is 2nd and 7. Here's Harris. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. He'll go with Harris. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. In a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll go first to the full-bail Darnell Mooney. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground. You break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. Cousins now. That one is caught by Mooney. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. 1 field goal accounted for all of the scoring. Hold on for a 3-0 victory.